How do you photograph the world's longest golf course that spans over 2 states? The Chasing the Sun tournament is held on the Nullarbor Links golf course. That spreads over 1,354 kilometres. How do you make that interesting? It's all about the characters. Trent embedded himself with the 20 participants and made sure that they all knew why he was there and what he was trying to achieve, so when he was constantly in their face, they didn't get annoyed. What's great about Trent is he has a very unique style. Trent uses a Hasselblad medium format camera. You can see the detail in the image. He also uses this little kick of flash on the subject matter, which lifts them off the background a little bit and creates a bit of separation. If you have a look at what is actually behind him, you've got a giant-sized kangaroo holding onto a Vegemite jar. You've got signage that's sort of scrubbed out with the kilometres across it. You've got a dusty highway, you have truck lorries, and you've got a group of people there sipping on Chardonnay, watching him take the shot. When you have a style or you feel like you find something as a photographer that is uniquely you, you stick with it. If you follow the trends of photography instead of really honing in on what makes you unique, you'll never find a project that is inherently yours. This particular golf course really lent itself towards his style. The red earth coupled with the big vast skies and the real saturated colours really made for a perfect combination of photographer and subject matter. There's nothing about this that doesn't say quirky Australiana, and that's why I love it. What kind of pictures can we use following a serious shark attack? Marine biologist and shark expert Rob Harcourt was talking to Guardian Australia about why there is an increase in shark attacks. Having something like underwater housing to really take people to the space, I think, is a really interesting way of capturing it. Underwater housing is not necessarily that easy to use. Number one, you need to make sure you strap your camera in adequately, otherwise it's ruined instantly. Number two, it's quite buoyant, so actually holding down the underwater housing to get a frame like this is not that easy. Number three, getting used to being able to use the settings which are on the outside is also quite clunky and really difficult to use. Often photographers will go with a wide-angle lens. That also means that it's compensating for this distortion that you sometimes get where the subject matter is half underwater and half above water. The thing which we really wanted to articulate is what it feels like to be in Australian beaches right now. What is the mood? What is the tone? This image has a wash of blue hues everywhere. It is very dark, it's very quiet, and it almost has a feeling of somberness. And I think creatively as a photographer, what you're trying to achieve is getting some sense of reflection of what the community might be feeling after an event like this. How do you turn a press conference into art? This is Prime Minister Anthony Albanese as he's entering a press conference which recently happened in Canberra. How do you get something interesting out of something that you've probably shot over and over and over and over again, not to mention the subject matter? I'm going to show you an image that was the first frame that Lucas probably took. Nothing about it to me screams emotion or mood or tone. How different is this frame? It is a masterclass in composition. Often when you're learning about photography, people will talk about something called the rule of thirds. 3 parts of the image that sort of are balanced or weighted quite fairly. I think once you really understand the idea of beautiful composition, you can start playing with this and pushing the boundaries. The choice of the photographer in this situation is actually to put our main character way off to the side and actually make him quite small. The light is coming from the front of Anthony Albanese and it's creating this really cool contrasty effect with the marble columns. So it's almost like stripes when you look at it. Black and white stripes until you hit your subject matter. What this image gives you is this idea of power. Anthony Albanese is the Prime Minister. He's the most powerful man in government in Australia right now. But when you push him to the side and you shrink him down and you incorporate all of this background, which is quite tall and quite dominant, all of a sudden you find that the power play in the image has shifted. And what's even more remarkable is that is done through an inanimate object.